coming to our today's agenda, we are going to have a brief overview on the mentioned topics. First of all, we can have a short recap on the day one session, like very quick recap. So next to that, just know about the lead and referral managements in Salesforce Health Cloud, then the plan and the programs related to the patients, medication management, appointment scheduling, and I have prepared two use cases so that we can work end to end based on the scenario in the Salesforce Health Cloud. Like let's start with the recap. By yesterday, we have learned about like what is actually Salesforce is, so how it is helpful in for the business peoples, for the health sector peoples, and like we have also discussed when it was in launched. So who are the specific seekers? Like I have listed down the few of the specific seekers for the Salesforce Health Cloud. So like as you can see in the slide. So next to that, we have also discussed on the how our Salesforce Health Cloud evolved over years. For example, from 2016, so actually from 2015 to till now. So like how it got features got widened up. So based on the providers, payers, it extended its flexibility and features for each sector peoples related to the health cloud. So currently, as I said, it is focusing on the public health thing, like sector. So now next to that, we saw about a few of the famous US based healthcare companies, like on the each type, like provider, payer, medtech, pharma, and the public health, how it is beneficial to them. So next to that, we just looked on to the arc setup. Like I have told you about the pricing details of the actual Salesforce Health Cloud is and the add-ons in it. And next to that, we just saw about the 30 days free trial org. So I have shared the link to you. So hope you all just got logged into the 30 days free trial org. So like you can just work on it. It will be more helpful for the learning process. So next to that, we have also like we have also saw about the health cloud data model, like major data models like household data model, clinical data model, insurance and claims data model, program management data model, social determinants data model, and the finally utilization data model. So like on the household data model, we just saw it was the basic like basic data model that was there between the account and contact, account relationship, account contact, and those kind of things. And clinical data models are nothing but majorly like linked to the patient's treatment, all those things. Like we saw the objects that are related to the clinical data model, like how case teams, program goals, tasks, and all other objects are linked to the patient. So next is we looked on to the insurance and claims data model. So where we just saw like how the patient will get benefited based on the insurance, how the insurance related to the patients are stored in the healthcare, and how it can be created. Also, we just created a sample insurance for a patient. So next to that, we saw about program management data model. They are nothing but the campaigns or the programs that the health sectors run for the patients to have a good knowledge on the like on various health issues. It is based on the like sector or the hospitals or the like organizers who are organizing them. So about that we have saw. So after that, we have also saw about the social determinants. They are nothing but the how it is, how the how to overcome the health issues they are facing. The health cloud also tracks about their social determinants, like the care that need to be taken, how their social, like how their lifestyle or being or is being there. So how can they recover fast if there is any obstacles or not. So in that way also, we just saw a data model. And finally, utilization management, like it is completely based on like how the like care programs are, the task goals are, how it is maintained. So what is the progress of it. So everything we saw about the on the data model. So then we have saw about the coordination. So the care coordination, so nothing but it enables the providers, as you see in the second point, like it especially enables healthcare providers to assign and track tasks related to the patient care, such as scheduling appointments, following on the lab results, coordinating referrals. So there we are able to see like many things, like patient relationship card, patient card. So yesterday was not able to just put relationship card in the like actual record page, as there was an issue in displaying the edit page. So like anyway, it will be showing the consolidated and the like record data about the patient in a quick view, like a card view. So benefit verifications, like these, whether the like whether the providers have the up-to-date information on the patient insurance coverage and all other thing, the record details about the patients. So next is the utilization management. We saw it, you might have seen this in the separate app, and we have worked on it also. That's a quick recap on the day one session. So like we are done with the recap. So next we can go with the leads and referral management. Okay. So actually when we come to leads and referral management, so they are in the Salesforce Health Cloud. This involves processes and tools that are designed to track and manage potential patients. They are nothing but the actual leads and the actual patient referrals efficiently, so in the same cloud. So then like it efficiently manages and ensures like quicker and more coordinated care and leading higher patient satisfactions. So it also provides helps us in providing the valuable analytical view to optimize marketing and the outreach efforts, like where we can know like how the leads journey is going on. So it will help in that way also. So it ensures the highest level of data security and comparing all the healthcare regulations which is followed in the health sectors. So next coming to the care program. So care plan and care program are nothing but care plan is the detailed plan outlining a patient specific health needs and goals. Like I might have already told you about the creating task goals against the patient who are suffering from any health issues. So yesterday we saw like the Smith was suffering from a leg injury. So it's we have created a task to fix his health issue, and we have created like we have created a plan to fix this health issue, and it's related task like and goals like what you have to day by day do to overcome the health issues. We saw that. And the care programs are nothing but, you might have familiar with this word, and as you think like it is like the programs that like moreover you can imagine like a campaign and a campaign like cumulative campaigns. They are programs which are organized for the patients, or not only patients, for the peoples to have a better view on the like health issue they are facing from, not only on respect to their health issue. Like if they want the info or info about the other problems also, they can just investigate to the doctors or the specialist. They are good at that. So this care plans and programs enables the creation of tailored care plans for individual patients based on their specific health needs and conditions, as I already told you. So this streamlines the management of healthcare and programs, reducing the administrative burden and allowing healthcare providers to focus more on the patient care. So that's it on the care plan and program. So next coming to the so this I can show you on the leads and referrals. I can show you on the org itself now. So let me get into the org first. Okay, it is leads and referrals. So I'm just navigating to the lead object. Oh, we are able to see the leads list view page. So let me create a new lead record. So I'm just making it as a patient referral record type. So let me put the name as Jack. So referring organization is like the Charles screen. I'm just referring to that. The reason of sharing is no availability, no doctor availability. No doctors, since there are no availability for the specialist doctor. The Jack let's say like he's facing an like heart related cardio issue. So like since there are no currently there is no like availability for the specialist doctors, they are referring to the some other organizations. That is what the referral information is. So the refer to the participation is like to whom we are referring to. Like let us now take it as Jeff. So the priority is urgent. So it is, since it is a cardio issue, it has to be taken care at priority. So I'm just marking it as the priority task. So referring patient is, let's take it as Smith. So admin date, let us take it as today. And if it is required, you can fill these details also, but these are not mandatory. So like let's come to this part. So let's make it as contact. Okay, these are okay. We can give any like phone inquiry. So let's take it as website lead source for now. So let me save the lead record. Now I have given the information about the potential lead, that is Jack Smith, and also the referral information in the same record. So now the lead record is been created. So we can see the details over here. So like once the record is converted, so once this is converted, this will be converted to the account. So let me convert. So like once after selecting the whom you have to convert into patient, these are the lead conversion. Like we have given the referral information in the record page. Now this lead has to be converted into the patient. So for converting into patients, I'm just selecting on the record like patient data, and just over here, like on the top right corner, you'll be able to see a drop down, so where you'll be able to see convert to patient option. So once you click on once you click into that, you'll be able to see this kind of UI, where like view validations. There are three parts actually. Before during the lead conversion process, there are three steps to be completed. Like this view validations, like it will check whether any duplicate patients already exist or not, because it should duplicate records may cause many confusion issues. So it is better to avoid the duplicates in this health sector issue majorly. So like it will be verifying like whether duplicates are there or not. So then once after that, like it will ask to assign you the care coordinator. Like initially it will not show you the list of care coordinator. If you search for their name, so let me check. Yes, so like here you'll be able to see the care coordinator that already exists in our org. So like from this you can select the whatever the care coordinator you want. So next, when you click on the next button, it is just reviewing like the where coordinator you have given, and like which record has to be converted into the patient. So this review information will be shown in this UI. So once after reviewing or confirming it, you can just click on the convert. So 1 minute, like this only not converted now. So that's the result. I will show you where coordinator exists. So it will be basically showed in the care team or the contacts. Either for example, let's go into here. It's not. It can be a care coordinator, can be hospital staff, or else like currently if like at certain scenarios, like if for example, if it is Smith's wife can also be like at certain point he can be referred as the care coordinator at that time.
Okay, so
Majorly
before you convert a lead to a patient, you need to have the care coordinator details also added somewhere. Only then you can complete the cycle of converting it into a patient, right?
Yes, you're right. But since the few coordinator already exist, so I just selected the existing care coordinators and check whether like in existing we can check whether the care plan exists or not. So let's get into any of the existing patient records. So here you'll be able to see the care plan tab. So in existing there are no care plans are here. So like either we can create from the like from here it's like clicking on the new care plan options, or either we can go to the care plan object and just link the link the patient that Robert patient along to that particular care plan. So let me try to create from here. Once again, it is loading.
I think there are many tabs open. Do you want to close all those tabs?
No, that like these are other records. This will not make an impact. But it was making like even when I was trying earlier, it was taking some time. So if it is taking time, we can straightly go away to the plan, like care plan object, and we can create a record and then link this particular Robert to that care plan. So these are existing care plans. Like for example, how it will be there. I will show you. Like this is the this is a plan for the like which object list. Like Lisa is the patient currently now. So I have created a plan, like a care plan to the Lisa. So if the care plan is added to the respective patient, like this will be the view. Like you can see the list of care plans. I hope you're able to see. So here you're able to see, right? So like let me create a new care plan.
How do you define a care plan? What exactly is a care plan? I don't know, maybe some terminology they're using for what?
Yes, like I have mentioned you here in the yes. So like it is mainly outlining like what is their actual need. Like if a person, like if the patient is suffering from a health issue, so right away we have to set him a goal or a task to overcome that health issue. So like what is our current plan? To just like if it is health issue, we are just trying to get rid of his health issue, like whatever, maybe a leg injury, get rid of health injury. So like for that we'll be creating care plans, and in addition we'll be creating few tasks also, like to get rid of that what are the steps you are going to take away, like from that. So that will be also like we can add them.
Okay, and in a hospital scenario, these details will be added by a qualified doctor.
Are not only very qualified doctors. Like at certain scenarios it can be like, for example, if you create a care plan from here, it will be created as a case. So like once the if like for example, let's consider like nurse create this care plan, surely they must consult to the specialist doctor or the higher authority with him to just proceed with that. So like once after confirming, this will this plan will get it will on go for the patient.
And if the once the doctor looks at it, and if he or she as a doctor wants to add additional steps to that, they are allowed to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is still in loading. Let me get to the care plan object. So it is asking for cases, like as I already told you, like to wants to confirm. So let me create a new case for this. So like we can just fill up the record things alone, and we can just click on the save. So once after adding the this case got added, and this care plan, like these we can keep the care plan at different stages. As I told you, like if it is active, like currently active, we can just keep it in the active state. If they got a cure of the leg injury, like once we will close this current care plan, so that if required they will go for the other care plan if required, else it will be done for the patient. So for now I'm just keeping it in the active state. So participant is on the Robert, so for him we are going to do that. So start date is 27 and the end date is, let me take it as 29, recorded date. So everything like these are not like mandatory. If required we can add. So let me create a new care plan record. Okay, now it got care plan got added to the Robert Smith. Let's once check whether it has got added or not. So get rid of the leg injury. So now it got added. Like when you go to the proposed state, it will not be not there because there is no care plan related to the patient in the proposed state. Only it is the active care plan. It should show actually, but I don't know. No, it will be showing you, like I'm not sure, like it will be showing you based on the care plan, like the status what you have chosen in the care plan, it will be showing based on that. So like see, it might be an refresh issue, like even if I click on all, it is showing that, but no problem. Maybe like the now the care plan got added. So this is how like we'll be adding care plans and programs to the the patient records. So next, coming to the medication management. So the medication management is nothing but like the the medications related to the patients. So that we will also be tracking over here. Like for example, let's take the robot itself. So for example, you will be able to see this patient details, right? I have told you about this on yesterday itself. So this is like actually like this medication is a different object, and they'll be storing all the detailed information on the medication details related to the robot. But whereas if a doctor or any specialist comes to this robot record, or if they want to know about this robot medications, so they can just look on to the primary medications that is followed for the robot. So from here also, like either you can go for that object and create medication for robot, or else we can just create from here itself. So let me create a new medication for robot from here. So let me keep it in the editing. So like here you can see the list of medications. So like since I'm not that much good at the medication level, I'm just choosing any one of the medications for now. So if but how the doctors or nurses will choose is like which is like required for him, they'll be creating and just assigning it to him. Okay, it is in the proposal state. Let's break this priority as urgent. Like all other things are user based. On saving this, now the medication record got automatically created, and the robot patient is also linked to this. So like once we get to the robot, and we can just refresh this patient card. Hope you are able to see, like even if there are additional tablets or the additional medications required for the robot, we can just add from here itself. So like here we just like we can add these columns in addition if required. For example, for now the basic information like name, expiration date, and whether what status the medication state it is. So that alone we are storing here. Like based on the business need, it can be varied. So that is on the medication management level. So like coming to the remote monitoring. So remote monitoring or nothing but it shows it is like an imagine like a dashboard. Like it tracks the real-time health metrics outside the traditional settings and providing the ongoing insights into the patient's health. So like this because of this it just helps us give the real-time data and the detailed view on the how the care process is going for the patient. So to just to create here you cannot create records like that. So to assign remote monitoring for the patients or whomever it is, we have to just configure it. So to configure remote monitoring, just click on the once into the record page, click on the edit page. One second, is loading. Yes, okay. So like in the components, when you search for remote monitoring charts, you'll be able to see them. So like you can place them like anywhere in the record page, like wherever it is naked. So let me now place at the right end. Once again, it is getting time to get configured. Okay, so like now I have placed the remote monitoring chart over here, and like here's if you'll be able to see like nothing to see, like because this is based on two factors. Let me explain it once. Checking whether it is add record page. Click on the save. You can activate the this particular one. It is already activated. One minute. I hope it is in saving part because I was not able to click the save button again. Let's wait for like few seconds. So like before that, it is empty here because like this metrics is based on the two main factors, like the care metrics and the care observation that is linked to the patient record. So like since there are no like care metrics or the observations is related to this particular Robert record, you may not able to see any of the metrics over here. Okay, I hope it's saved. Okay, so now the remote monitoring chart got added to the all the like patient records. So now to get the view of the the remote monitoring, that is I have told you the two main factors, like the care metrics and the care observations. So let us create a care metrics and care observation like manually for now to see the like remote monitoring charts. So now I'm creating. Okay, let's create a two one care metrics target. So these codes are nothing but here these codes can be seen in the when you see in the metrics, like these codes will be added. Okay, now we have added the care metric, so we can also add the care observation. Okay. Now we have created both the care metrics and the care observations. So let's get to the Robert record. So these things have, but these two care metrics and observations are the two metrics for this metrics remote visibility. Okay, I will check out like why it is not coming. So next we can move for appointment scheduling. So in Salesforce Health Cloud, we have two kinds of appointment scheduling. Like one is the traditional that we are following, and like the new one is like the intelligent appointment scheduling. There are two ways to schedule appointments currently in the Salesforce Health Cloud. So now I'll be telling you about the appointment scheduling alone. So like to work on the appointment scheduling, like we have to if it is not set up in the like learning or in the org you're using for the health cloud, so we have to set up appointment scheduler. So for example, when you check here, you will be getting the appointment scheduler one, schedule appointments. It's like this one. So Salesforce scheduler setup, you have to set up a few things for the to set up the for if you are booking appointments or like follow-up appointments or new appointments, you have to enable, you have to complete this all setups over here, and so that we can like a button will be added to the patient record page like schedule appointments. So from there like based on the information given, you can just select the like area patients, everything, and you can work on it. So you can schedule the appointments. So like while setting us up the Salesforce, by default they'll be giving you a guide reference to set up all those things. Let me once check. I have already set up it actually, but let me once check whether the schedule appointments is there in the patient object or not. Okay, like I'm not sure like why it is showing it as incomplete, because once after setting up I have just put the schedule appointments button in the record page already, because it will take so much time. So like, I'm not sure like why it is reset up, but anyway you are able to access the service appointment button over here. So like I can give you one short overview on like what are the details I have like we have to fill, because continuously it will take long time. So I can just give you a recap on like what are the details have to be filled. Like these are the like setup permissions, like the permission records for scheduling the appointments, as I've already get into the like here, like once you click on the help link which Salesforce has already provided itself, they'll be giving you the detailed descriptions on what permissions has to be added and how the navigation should be. So like the entire steps will be there. So from the org itself you can just access that. So like permissions and the create operating hash timestamps for the service appointment location. So definitely there will be a particular time slot, that is from which time to time, like the working hours and the service appointments, like in like will be providing service only for the particular like particular surrounding. So that also can be mentioned. So after that, create service appointment locations. Yes, like these are creating service appointment locations. So while creating a service appointment location, you have to be very sure, like you have to mention the exact place, because when you just give like when you just give, like for example, let us take it as Chennai. If you just give it as Chennai, India, and it will not get accepted. So you have to give the detailed like address, like where that you can just verify. Like when you give the detailed address, when you click on the maps, you have to the map, like the actual map what we are Google Maps or the what we're using, that has to show the exact landmark where we are. So if it is showing properly, so anyway, so if it is if that is okay, you can that put that address over in and the appointment service appointment locations. So like if it is not showing, you may not proceed with the appointment schedules, because it will be just showing that the landmark doesn't exist or it is not configured like that. So be conscious on just like creating a service appointment location. So these are like set up the service resource and the assign the skill. So this part is basically aligned with the like specialist. Like we are creating a resource, just adding him, like at what he's good at, like at what category he is a specialist. So for example, if he is related to cardio, we can just assign the like skills related to the cardio. So once like booking appointments based on his availability, we can just book him like if he is available. So it is completely based on the specialist part. So like next, coming to the service appointment topic and template. So we can also like when you come to the record session while creating schedule appointments, so we can set up the like view, like what are the things we have to like what are the details we have to get or give to the patient or the specialist or the doctors. So those things can also be configured here. So like each help document will give a detailed explanation on what actually have to be done. So like these are just adding it, as I already told you. You have to add the buttons to the page layout. So this will be the steps of process. So like once if you come here, so if you come into the record page, you'll be able to see the schedule appointments button. Like you have to add to the button will get automatically created, but you have to manually add the schedule appointments from the page out. So I'm just clicking on the schedule appointments. It is a regular appointment. Okay. So for now, we can just give on the like the process what I have created. So for now, I'm just giving like this now. Okay, I'm just selecting whether it is a group or like an individual person, like that. So select appointment. It is a virtual care appointment. So for now, I have just given like only one appointment type. For based on the business need, we can have additional appointment types also. So for example, I'm just giving. This is what I'm telling you. If I give like you will get search results, but it will not get accepted. So hope you are able to see like this work type. No, so no results for that work type is found. So this has to be like I can show you like the work type I like the service location I have configured. Let me duplicate once. I will show you the location what I have used, so that it will be clear when you create. Okay, it will be in the service territories. So like this is the address I have used. So when you give it on the Google, it will give you the things, the same thing. Like so initially when I give it as Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India, like it does not show me results, right? So let us try this with this one. Okay, this is the one it is showing. So okay, so if the address is valid, so like this kind of card you will be getting. So like if you give any improper address, it will not accept for the like it will not give you the exact territory what we are looking for. So you have to exactly give the record which you have configured in the service territories part during the scheduler setup. So once after if you're sure with this location, you can just select and go with the next one. Okay, 1 minute. It will be showing you the time slots we can choose over here. So like what time slots, like me choose it as 3:30 to 7:30. Okay, So it is the final step, like reviewing the service appointment. So like we have all like we have added the account and the address and all those things, like the few mandatory things we have added, but we can also add all the necessary information which is asking for enough, but for now these are enough. Okay, your service appointment, it's all set. So now we have done with this we have scheduled the appointments. So once you click on the finish, let's refresh this, you'll be able to see the schedulers here linked to this. Okay, so I hope you're able to see this one, like the account I have Hiram Major, like I have chosen like that, and this is the address what I have given. So service appointment is here now. Like this service appointment can be added to the the person's related list also. So that you have to just add like tab over here. So or else you can just directly see on the service appointments object. Like pending topics on the Salesforce Health management, care plans and programs, and remote monitoring and appointment dealing. So now let us get into few use cases, like covering all the objects or like scenario based questions. Like here, like till now we just saw like on each functionalities or the features that are available in the Sales Cloud. So now if you go with a scenario based, and if you work with the flow, like we can get a clear cut or a few clarity on what how the process would be in the Salesforce Health Cloud. So I have taken two scenarios. So one we can do it now, and the second one I will explain you in detail, so that you can try once, and if any doubts we can clarify them. So, okay, so coming to the first use case regarding the dental checkup. So there's a patient who is coming for a dental checkup. So that is the scenario over here. So like coming to the scenario overview. So like there's a hospital named, I just kept it as a hospital name as CityCare. So the CityCare hospital uses Salesforce Health Cloud to manage patient appointments and coordinate care between the dental department and the radiology department. So like this integrated ensures that the patients receive comprehensive diagnostics and the appropriate treatment for the dental issues such as cavities by leveraging imaging technologies, all those things. So like there is a customer. 1 minute. Okay, there's a customer who is suffering from some cavity. So like he is going for a checkup to the city hospital. So let's so like since city hospital is using Salesforce Health Cloud, we can just bring a journey like how the patient will go with his treatment. So like I have created a flow to give all the how the objects will be handled in each phase. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, this is the one. Okay. So in this you may be able to see a view like a patient appointment and the initial examination. So once a patient is coming for a hospital, so he will just cross into few steps. Like imagine it as a steps, like few initially you have to consult the doctor, then if there is some issue you have to diagnose it, and if the doctor cannot diagnose it directly, you have to take some imaging technology, you have to refer him to the some imaging technology, so that he can exactly find what is the exact issue. So like once it is confirmed, again we can the doctor can just proceed his treatment in the same manner. So like these like few steps will be involved, right? So that is what I have put that into a small flow. So for now let us take a patient name as Wilson. So like he's visiting the CityCare hospital and like for a routine dental checkup. So like here like let us take the doctor as Jane. Like let us take the Robert as Jane. So like that. So in this initial dental appointments and initial examination, like in this first part, like the first step of his care journey. So like what are the objects that include is like the patient object. So anyway, like he is coming as a patient, so we have to definitely store his information somewhere. So that appropriate object will be the patient object. So there we are storing the we are going to store the patient information, basic informations like his name, gender, age, like all this all these things, like what is exactly facing from. We can show that we can store that in the patient object. So the next one is the appointment. So obviously from the from our use case itself, like it is they are coming for a dental checkup. So if it is a checkup, we must schedule an appointment with the available doctor. So like obviously the appointment object is going to get involved in this first part, then like what the issues he's suffering from. So that can be tracked in the other object named encounters. So in that part, like he can the doctor can store like what is the exact health issue he is facing now. Like if he has a heavy cavity, so like we can just show that he is suffering from like a cavity in that particular encounter object record. So the next one is problem. So the like problems are nothing but like for example, either we can show the like basic cause of the health issue in that object. So problem is nothing but, for example, if he's taking like imaging, like he's taking in the imaging and diagnosis, let us consider that. So like from the imaging, the doctor came to know that he is having heavy cavities or like some other issues which can be identified in the imaging thing. So that can be stored in the process. So like these are the objects getting involved. So this referral to radiology department is nothing but, so he come for a normal dental checkup. So when he's having heavy issues, when, as I already said, when the doctor is not able to find it, so if he doesn't have the imaging processing section, definitely he's not going to handle that. The some other person is going to handle that, some other specialist is going to handle them. So like so the current doctor who is checking up the patient, that is Jane, like sorry, Wilson is our patient, right? So like the Jane is a doctor. So when the Jane when the Jane is checking the Wilson, so Jane insists the Wilson to take up some imaging imaging part for the clear cut idea of the. So like since Jane doesn't have don't handle the radiology department, he'll be referring the Wilson to some other person. So so some other persons, so that will come under this part. So here so in the so for this part we can just create few objects. Like here also an appointment has to be created for. In this part also the appointment will come, because initially we have created appointments for the Jane for the regular checkup. So like when the Jane request ask us to take some imaging diagnosis, so like definitely we have to book an appointment for the other person, like the person who is actually doing the imaging and the diagnosis over there. So for that also appointment object will also get involved over here. So like the other thing is like task. So task care team, like for example, task is nothing but like it refers to the radiology department for the x-ray. Like if I have to take an x-ray, so like this is this is what the task is. Like he have to undergo the x-ray diagnosis. So like that, this is what the task is created in the task object. So next comes our care team. So for example, like let us imagine some name like as Lisa. Okay, Lisa is the care team member for Wilson. That is, she's going to handle the radiology department. So she is added in the care team part of for the Wilson. So next is the treatment and planning. Like we'll be including all the like we can if it is not necessary, we can also include the procedures that this mainly handles the details, including the specific teeth image, like the technique used. So these like procedures what the Lisa has undergone like going to undergo for the Wilson, the patient, can be tracked in the procedure object. So other things like problem, again the problem we initially will be creating a problem object to just track what the patient is undergoing at the first stage. So once after the imaging and diagnosis, we will come to know what is the exact cause. So he'll be updating the exact cause of the issue in the page, like in the problem record. So the problem is finalized. So this is what the problem is. So like in addition, we can also, like in this process, if it is not required, in addition we can also add the campaigns, as I already told you, like regarding the creating care plans, care plans or the campaigns. So like if required, not every time, if required, we can create those things also. So that can also be done. So let's create a few of the reports and relate how it is getting related. 1 minute, I will get into the org. So initially, let us create the patient. Like now I have told you as Wilson, right? So let us create a patient record named Wilson. Once again, I was not able to create, not having access to create the new patient record. 1 minute, let me verify once. Actually, I'll be having the access. Okay, if it is not, we can create a lead and then convert into the patient. So these lead resource referrals, it is up to our wish. The specialist. So we have to, these are not required. Okay, it is a person account converted over here. Okay, then so now our next step is now the key side, like appointment scheduling. It is not needed because we are going to create 2 or 5 deals now. Like if a process is not, we can straightly from the record page. I hope I have some network connectivity, so it is taking long time to. Yes, directly from here you can click on the schedule appointment. So from this you can directly schedule the appointment. So like our next step is one second. It's okay. From the first step is a dental appointment and the initial examination, right? So for that the patient record is created. So the next object I have shown in like I have told in this stage is like encounter. What actually Wilson is going to, like if it is a like tooth pain, let's just take like that. So let me search for the encounter objects here. Okay, it is clinical encounters for now. So let me create a new encounter record for Wilson now. Now the status in progress. So the patient is Emily Wilson. Related, okay, category. So I'm just creating what is the actual problem, and I'm just setting all the priorities over here. So the problem is ready. So now like we are having another doctor named like Lisa. She'll be imaging, like once after she will be booking appointments for her also. Like one appointment record will also created for the Lisa to do the dental imaging and diagnosis over there. So once that is done, she'll be updating based on her analysis done. She'll be updating the problem details over here. Now like the actual the doctor who like where where Wilson has come for his checkup has given the description as he just like while looking into it is just a normal like moral cavity. So other than that, is there is any like deeper issue. So like if the Lisa identifies it is very close to the nerve, so it is causing very issue. So definitely you have to take some steps, right? So Lisa will be updating the actual reason, actual problem he's undergoing. So over here, so that like that she'll be doing here in the like a referral to the radiology department, and imaging and diagnosis that will be handled. And treatment and planning are nothing but like we'll be creating care plans. So I have already told you like how to create a care plan. So from here also you can create a new care plan. So since it was loading high for us, you can manually, like how we done earlier in the hands-on, like you can go for the care plans and like you can create the care plan record, like fixing, overcoming the cavities, like that you can just create a care plan. And like if you link the Emily Vincent record, it will get added over here. So medications you can directly, like as I told you like in this part, treatment and planning, you will be getting objects like care plan, medications, task, and like if required campaigns. Like for now we can just keep it as care plan, medications, and task. So care plan we have to create a plan giving the like all the details based on the analysis done So after that, the next thing is medications, like what kind of medications he can take, so that he can get rid of the pain at least for now or permanently. So like the medication things also can be added, so that I've told you in this session, like how to add the medications from here itself. So from here you can create new medications record, and you can add it to the MD record. So the other thing is task, like task is nothing but he has to come for the regular checkup. He has to clean his teeth regularly with the doctor. So those things can also be added in the task object. So like that's it for the like this case. So like when you do hands-on, like you will be able to know, like you can get the exact flow. So like I hope from this image itself you may know like how the journey goes on. If possible, I can also add like what are the objects, possible objects you can handle in each case. So if that required, while sharing the like PPT, I will just mention the list of objects that is handled in the each phase, so that like when you try, you can with that reference object you can try once. So coming to the next case is like the emergency admission for the heart attacks. So this is a regular checkup, right? So like this is a regular checkup where this is the emergency admissions. So here also like if like for example a sudden heart attack has happened, a person comes to the hospitals. So like how the journey would be for him. So like that I have just for that also I have mentioned the flow, like emergency admission, like what are the objects will be tracked over here. So immediate medical interventions, so care coordination and communication, like insurance is, since it is a health issue, like heart related cardio issue. So like if he have to go undergo any like operations or some other thing, so he can make use of the insurance. So like obviously, so from this process, like from this part itself, you can come to know like the insurance insurance object, insurance member object, insurance details, and all other objects can also be included in this part. So like incentive care and monitoring is nothing but creating task goals, as we have seen, like we have gone through the objects earlier, no? So those objects can be created here. Like it is like moreover like a complete journey. We just want a clear analysis, like where this detail has to be stored, so that the doctor or the like care persons who is taking care of him can have a exact real time data about the patient. So that's it. So I will be adding on both the cases, I'll be adding the objects, the list of objects you have to create. So if possible, you can create like you can do the same hands-on in the learning version also, what you might have installed in that. So that's it, like that's it about the health cloud. So like still there are like you can also perform what we do in sales cloud, we can also perform we can do automations like during the like here now for now I have done the lead conversion process manually. I can automate things in the same manner. So once the appointment, for example, once the appointment is getting scheduled, I can send a notification to the doctor that the appointment is scheduled, and even reminder messages I can send through the like automations. So like those things will take time. So if possible, if I have the opportunity to tell the next opportunity, I will include those things also in that. So that's it for the today's session. So thanks, and thank you everyone.